the Doors of Doom Horror Hour on the CLB radio station. I'm your host, Noah Patterson. The program will begin after this short message from our sponsors. Tonight's Horror Hour is brought to you by the Swing Wing.
It's the Swing Wing, a new thing. It's the Swing Wing.
Get Swing Wing, made by Transagram, where the fun comes from. It's a Swing Wing.
It's a what?
Welcome, my friends, to the Doors of Doom. As we walk down the long hallway tonight, a mass of doors stretches out into the darkness on each side. Behind each horribly ominous door is the tale of someone's doom. Are you prepared for what may lay behind each door, my friends? If not, I suggest you leave now. Who knows? Maybe one of these doors belong to you. Oh, here we are. Our door for tonight. This door belongs to a young man named Carl. Let us step inside and meet him. The setting is a small community theater. Carl Dorman is a fresh stage actor, and he, along with Frank Wilson, a seasoned performer, are putting on a production of Waiting for Godot. It's been a rainy evening, and the patrons all await the show to begin. Little do they know that the play will never start. The name of our story is Whistles in the Dark. Hey Frank, how you doing tonight? Are you ready for opening night? It's pretty exciting, huh? What? What's wrong? Worried. About? The hat exchange scene. It isn't good enough. Oh. We've practiced it 1,000,000 times by now. I think we will be fine. It isn't fine. It's a mess. Well, I need to put on makeup. Let's practice, Carl. We need to practice that scene. It's a disgrace. No. Stop worrying. We'll be fine, Frank. No, let's practice the scene. I want to practice that scene one more time. We don't have it down yet. The hat exchange scene. I'm not doing it, Frank. I have to get ready for the show. The show is in half an hour, and I have to get ready. I want to practice the scene. It's not good enough. I don't want to go out there and look like a fool. We'll be fine. Stop it! Stop whistling! Stop! Stop whistling! Stop it!
Whoa,
I don't want to hear that!
please, I'm sorry.
I told you to stop 4 times. Have you no respect?
Jeez. I know I'm a bad whistler, but come on. You don't need to react like that.
Do you know what you could have done?
I was just whistling.
Yes, and ruining our production, if you haven't done so already.
Hey, now that's rude. Just because you were in a Broadway play doesn't give you the right to treat me like that.
My professional career has nothing to do with it.
I'm not having this fight with you again, Frank. I would like to enjoy my opening night.
It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with whistles in the dark. Whistles backstage. It invites unlucky spirits.
What are you talking about?
It's bad luck to whistle in a theater.
Bad luck?
Before they had the technology of microphones and headsets, all the cues for lights and sound were given through whistles. The system was set so that a specific whistle meant a specific stage effect or cue. When someone else whistled backstage, it threw off the cue and ruined the show.
But we don't do that anymore.
It's bad luck, Carl. Don't you understand? It's bad luck!
You are a superstitious fool.
Hey, get off of me! Don't whistle, Carl! Don't whistle anymore!
Get off of me! I'll stop whistling. Let's get this show over with.
What a mess. A seasoned actor stuck in old traditions, and a young actor just wanting to enjoy his show. Maybe there could be more to this whistling than at first thought. We will find out after this message from our sponsor.
Take one baby, one mother, her hair freshly done for a party. Some love and kisses. Some curious fingers, and there goes the hairdo. 2 hairdos. But that's all right. It can be fixed. She used a good hairspray. Ozone Fluid Net. Hair that's been sprayed with Ozone Fluid Net can be fixed with a comb and a touch. Yet it still feels like hair. It really does. Ozone Fluid Net, the hairdresser's hairspray that leaves hair feeling like hair.
Welcome back to Doors of Doom on CLB Radio. We return to Carl and Frank in the makeup room. The show was set to start in 7 minutes.
7 minutes until curtain, boys. 7 minutes until curtain. Oh boy, this is exciting. Carl, let's practice the hat scene just once more. It's the easiest scene in the show. Leave it alone, Frank.
Carl, I want the show to be great. We have to practice one more time.
Finish your makeup, Frank. We don't have time to practice.
Just once!
You heard the director. We have less than 7 minutes.
Please, Carl, please! It's not good enough!
Sit down, Frank. What has gotten into you tonight? You've never acted like this before. I'm sorry, Carl. It must be pre-show jitters, that's all. Just pre-show jitters. It's understandable. I'm just as nervous. Now hurry up, or we won't make our opening cue. Did you just whistle? No. You really need to sit down and finish your makeup. Hurry up, before the first cue. Carl. Sit down, Frank. You're making me nervous. You didn't whistle? Will you sit down? You're driving me nuts! I'm not whistling. I stopped earlier, after you attacked me. And after something like that, I don't know if I want to do a show with you. What has gotten into you? I don't know. What's wrong with me? Maybe it's just that scene. Go sit down. Yes. Yes. Oh no, the lights are out.
What's going
What are we
on?
supposed to do? How are we supposed to get ready? Do you have a match or a flashlight or something? Spirits of ill luck. What? Spirits of ill luck. You made this happen by whistling. Stop whistling! Frank, I'm not whistling. Stop whistling. What are you doing, Frank? This is your fault. You've ruined my show. What are you doing, Frank? What are you doing? Stop whistling, Carl. Get away from me, Frank. Get away from me! You wouldn't practice the hat switching scene. You are whistling. Don't touch me, Frank. I'm warning you. Don't touch me. Stop whistling! Stop whistling! No! Ah! Ah! No! Get away from me! Ah! What a surprise for the director to come back and find after a few minutes. Instead of switching hats, they had switched heads. How Frank managed that, we may never know. Better to stay true to superstition. It's better to have a lousy opening night than none at all. Thank you for listening. Good night. Doors of Doom is brought to you by the Swing Wing.
It's the swing wing. A new thing. It's the swing wing.
Get Swing Wing, made by Transagram, where the fun comes from. It's a swing wing.
It's a what?